This video is sponsored by Brilliant. It's pretty steep. The view, and this is spectacular. Hey guys, salut! So right now I'm on a hike. I'm in the south of Italy. I'm just above Naples, really. And I'm here for a good reason. Last time I had pizza in the region. The pizza chef, Franco Pepe, basically told me about a very specific variety of tomato that grows only on the slope of this volcano, Mount Vesuvio.
Piennolo del Vesuvio.
Piennolo del Vesuvio. They are like the OG tomato in the region, so probably one of the very best tomatoes in the world. I gotta try this. There is a very popular tomato farm a little further up, so that's where I'm going, okay? There's a tomato farm, it has my name on it. I think I can see the tomato farm. Scusa,
Ciao, buongiorno.
tu è Carlo, right?
Sì, sono Carlo.
Okay.
Ciao, come va?
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Bene, bene.
Carlo Cozzolino, along with his brother Lorenzo, owns and runs Masseria del Sbirro, a tomato farm nested on the slope of Mount Vesuvio within a national park. Here, everything is done by hand, organically, in a sustainable way, to produce one of the world's most unique tomatoes. Thank you for having us, man.
Thank you.
So, this is your property here?
Yes.
Okay.
Questa è la nostra proprietà ed è qui che coltiviamo il pomodoro del Piennolo del Vesuvio.
Ok.
È un pomodoro DOP che viene coltivato nei 17 comuni che si trovano intorno al vulcano e che deve le sue proprietà alle caratteristiche della sabbia vulcanica in cui lo coltiviamo.
The tomato is cultivating here,
Yes.
on the Vesuvio.
Yes.
There's only one place, but you are selling your tomatoes everywhere.
Vendiamo principalmente all'estero. Il nostro primo cliente è il Giappone, quindi gli Stati Uniti, vendiamo in Polonia, Belgio, in Svizzera. Noi produciamo 500 quintali.
Is it big or is it small or is it average?
Allora, diciamo, se pensiamo alla quantità da distribuire in tutto il mondo, 50 tonnellate non sono niente. È una piccola produzione.
The tomato that you grow here, what is special about
Allora,
it?
la caratteristica fondamentale del pomodoro è che si conserva tutto l'anno fresco, senza necessità di conservanti né di refrigerazione. La differenza di quota che abbiamo qui rispetto al mare, che cosa fa? Ci dà delle temperature basse durante l'inverno, anche d'estate. Che cosa fa? La buccia del pomodoro, the skin of tomato, is very very hard.
So it's a natural defense against cold.
Sì, sì.
And because it's defending against cold, it's building up a thicker skin, and because it has a thicker skin, it's able to resist for longer.
Sì. C'è questo gene particolare nel pomodoro del Piennolo che rallenta il marciume delle
Okay, rallenta. It is slowing down the rotting of the tomato.
Esattamente.
Wow. How long can you keep a tomato for?
Abbiamo tenuto alcuni anni fino a maggio-giugno del prossimo anno.
Maggio-giugno della
Sì,
prossima anno?
Sì,
How is
i
it
pomodori
possible?
si
And it's still good. It's still
Sì. Allora, il sapore cambia chiaramente perché maturano i semi all'interno.
In September, it must be very fresh, very juicy,
Yes,
and very sweet. And then it gets complex, maybe.
Sì.
And you don't put them in no fridge. You
No,
use
i
nothing.
pomodori noi li conserviamo
stay there
là
and there.
e in quella stanza e si conservano.
Can you show me around?
Certo. Vieni.
So Carlo is going to show me the tomatoes, but first, I just wanted to show you something. I know that with the sun and the nice weather, I'm giving you summer vibes, but trust me, we are completely off season. This is what's left of all the tomato plants, and this is what the field would have looked like during growing season. These tomatoes can be enjoyed all year round, and they can bring a little sunshine in the midst of winter. How cool can that be? Okay, let's go and see where the tomatoes are stored. Right, so I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Brilliant. Brilliant is a fun and interactive way to learn real problem solving. It replaces lecture videos with hands-on interactive problem solving. For me, the best way to learn anything is by doing it yourself. They have lots of great courses for all ability and knowledge levels. You can get to master all sorts of technical subjects with topics ranging from applied probabilities, classical mechanics to computer science. I'm following a few courses. So I've got electricity and magnetism, because at the moment I'm working on a few projects next door and I want to get my mind straight. Then there's an amazing one called Physics of the Everyday. Lesson number 1. How does a refrigerator work? It removes heat from the compartment and pumps it on the outside. Yes. There's another one about classical mechanics, and the last course I'm following is Introduction to Neural Network. That's a good way to start. Join the millions of people already learning on Brilliant. Head to brilliant.org/FrenchGuy to get started for free with Brilliant's interactive lesson. The first 200 viewers will also get 20% off an annual membership. Nice. Thank you Brilliant for sponsoring this video. Wow, so these are piagnolo del Vesuvio.
Sì.
Oh, wow.
Non ci avevo mai pensato.
This is like heaven. Do you think I can taste one of these?
Certo, vai, assaggia, come no? Prendi.
How beautiful is that? It looks a bit like a nipple, no? Oh, un po', no? Okay. Oh, wow. Wow.
È pieno di sugo. Non si crede che abbia 3 mesi questo pomodoro.
Okay, so the skin is pretty firm, but inside it's like an ocean of juices. So that's why you said put it in one go. Because if you just bite into it, I'm guessing I'm gonna be covered in tomato juice. Very intense in terms of flavor. It's not so acidic. It's a good balance between acidic and dolce.
E poi prendiamo le cassette e cominciamo a mettere il pomodoro sullo spago. Lo intrecciamo così. È il modo per conservarlo meglio perché l'aria passa intorno.
Can I have another one?
Prego.
Sorry, I'm gonna take another one. Smells amazing. I can see why these would be amazing with pasta. Some green, grassy flavors, but also the juices, some softness, some acid as well, which is good. The flavor is pretty complex, no?
Sì. Ecco,
wow.
Questo è per te. Te lo porti
per me?
così prepari 2 spaghetti adesso che torni a casa.
Wow! Thank you so much, Carlo. Grazie mille per tutto.
Grazie a te.
Of course, cooking them at home would be a dream, but let's be honest, I got no chance whatsoever to bring them back intact. So, Carlo suggested a little restaurant up the road for me to bring these tomatoes and have them cook a dish with this bunch. Now, I must say I'm a little dubious about bringing my own ingredient to a restaurant, but I guess on this one I'm just gonna have to trust life. Oh my god. This is the restaurant right there.
Hello.
Ciao. How are you? How are you? Come vai?
Vado bene.
Possibile de cucina questo tomatoes? Man. I just went to this place to get these tomatoes to come to this restaurant afterwards.
I know this
Carlo.
Carlo.
I know Carlo as well. Do you think we can sit somewhere?
Yeah. You want the chef to cook in this?
Yes.
Don't worry, 200.
200, okay.
1 second.
They accepted to cook my tomatoes and turn them into a pasta dish, which I'm super excited about. Now I'm thinking, you're just staring at me when you should be staring at this. I mean, look how stunning the view over Naples is. This is a dream. There is the sea, the valleys, the hills in the background. Man, I can almost...
A posto?
Yeah, I'm all done. Can you cook these for me?
It's nice because it's in the window.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you are Romeo.
Exactly.
I mean Giulietta. It's a love story.
It's a love story already.
Sure.
It's a
With
love story.
tomato. It's red tomato with the passion of the love.
Exactly. Usually they use rose, we use tomatoes, okay?
Sometimes you do this.
So what are you gonna cook with these?
Garlic and extra virgin oil.
In pasta?
I suggest you spaghetti. Anyway,
Spaghetti, okay.
10 tomato for you,
Okay.
for me.
Okay. You gotta love Italian peoples, right? I just come to a restaurant I never went to. I bring in my own ingredients. I've never ever met the chef before. Can you cook them for me? Certo.
The water.
Certo. Just excited for it. There it comes. Dove è il basilico?
Giulietta.
Giulietta! Commendatore. Look at it. I mean, it cannot get better than this. I don't know where to start. I'm just gonna go in. It's time to see what these tomatoes have to say when they're cooked. Wow. They're absolutely stunning. Stellar. Cooking them, even so briefly in the pan, have tamed their flavor a bit. Make them a little more mellow. I like it because more than just sweetening the whole thing, it just takes out some of the sharpness. There is plenty freshness in that dish. Obviously, I really like what they did with the pasta as well, because the pasta are al dente. So it's helping with the structure of that dish. Instead of having a dish that is all mush with overcooked pasta, these pasta, they are bouncy, they are alive. Wow. So this dish is all about the connection to the land first. I'm eating these tomatoes on Mount Vesuvio, and they have been grown right here. The man who grew them is also familiar with the restaurant owner, so they know each other. He regularly uses these tomatoes in this restaurant. I think they're closing down the restaurant, so I'm trying to be as quick as possible. Franco was basically so vocal about these tomatoes.
Piano del Vesuvio.
When I learned that these tomatoes can basically defy time, maggio giugno della prossima anno.
Sì.
Yes, I was stunned, but now that I have tasted how good they are in a dish, I'm like blown away. Wow. I love a story that goes from the farm all the way to the table. I'm getting historical vibes, cultural vibes, social vibes. I'm getting human vibes. And I think if you ever have the opportunity to find a place where they grow something local and find a restaurant or just even cook it yourself, you should definitely go for it. That being said, I'm gonna enjoy that dish and we're gonna catch in the next one, okay? So bye bye, salut. Come on.